This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, Relief Windows, Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.
My name is Gary Risponi, and you Dean Lecoq, and welcome to Paradise, Louisiana, coming to you, Superior Bait and Tackle. What you think about all these baits we got in here? Huh? You see them? Yeah. Them are some good-looking glasses. That help you see the fish in the water? Y'all don't know who this is. You see him on commercials and everything. Dean Lecoq, soon to be 5 years old, and his dad is producer of Bayou Wild in Paradise, Louisiana. Y'all stay tuned. We got a quick show again. I'm gonna tell you what, I had a busy weekend. We'll show you some excerpts. I covered the Venetian Isles Rodeo, its 5th annual comeback. It's been years and years, large crowd, very good deal. So much went on over there this weekend. 3 days of nothing but excitement, people catching fish. Also, I made another annual Wish to Fish. We'll be showing you that in a couple of weeks. We're going to visit Chaz again, the Dockside TV. Chaz has been putting things out on his website, and everything you want to see, you want to know about fishing in the Pontchartrain area, yeah, just check him out. So stay tuned, we'll be back. We got a lot of news, and I got one comment before I close. Come get a reel here? You know how to do that? What kind of reel is that?
Fishing reel.
All right, let's go. This is my buddy right here. We'll be right back. Paradise, Louisiana, Superior Bait and Tackle.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. Uh-huh. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. Superior Bait and Tackle, man, they've been busy the last few weeks. Fish were biting all over, and we're going to tell you more about that in the Fish Report. The Spillway, a lot of tournaments begun going on, but right now I made that trip to Venetian Isles Rodeo down in Slidell, not far from my camp. Where's that Lake Catholic Island Marina? Got some few words with P.J. McCosta and Mr. Dean Marula, who brought this thing back with all their volunteers and all of the, I guess you can say the sponsors. You know, the main thing, did a tremendous job bringing it back. So we talked to them, and I want to thank Kirk Jacobs. He was one of them that helped put it on and working. He's one of our camera people, editors, and friend of Paradise, Louisiana. And by the way, this whole thing went to benefit a lot of money, man, extra money or whatever you want to call it, that benefit Wish to Fish. Here we go, Venetian Isles We're at Island Marina. You're going to be seeing a lot coming from Island Marina in the next few months.
Championships, y'all ready? Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. Oh my gosh. 7. Number 7.
You're just real lazy.
You're right. Number 7. Look off out of the gate like a bull.
Hey, welcome to Benice and I Rodeo here at Island Marina 2019. Here's two of the guys that really have a lot going on with it. Mr. P.J. McIntyre, excuse me, and Captain Dean Morello.
Yes, sir.
Famous, I called him Don Morello. Guys, I know y'all brought this back. This is the 5th year, right?
Yes, sir. 5th year back. We was gone for 18 years, but this is our 5th year back and doing better than ever.
Tremendous crowd. Y'all do so much for the kids. PJ, y'all stay busy. This is a love affair, really, and everything y'all raise money, a lot of charities, and this year it's going to Wish to Fish, right?
Right, absolutely. Without the sponsors that we get to, put this on, it's kid friendly, kid driven. This is why we do it with Danica Williams and her group Wish to Fish. She brings kids out that normally don't get to see fish at all. They get to catch fish. It's a great time for adults. We have the prizes for the adults, trophies for the kids, and adults also if they can outfish the kids.
And I saw some of the video a while ago of the winners, especially the kids. Also, and Island Marina, my good friends, the store right now is almost finished. You see how beautiful it is. And the last couple of years y'all been here. Thank y'all for letting me be part of it. And look forward to next year. It's going to be the second last weekend in September again next year?
It's usually around the same time in September every year in case something changes. It's usually around the same time.
They got food here. They got party. They had band last night. Oh, yeah. Tremendous outing. Stay tuned for Paradise, Louisiana. And what you don't see on our show in a week or two, we're going to be on YouTube. This is Gary Rasponi. Thanks to my buddy behind the camera, on the camera right now, Mr. Kirk Jacobs. And once again, Island Marina, come see it. Beautiful. You watching Paradise, Louisiana.
For the thirsty, for those who hang out in packs, for heroes, for sidekicks, for those who see the glass half empty, for those who see it half full, for those on the right, for those on the left, for those with nicknames, for those with curves, for people that cycle, for people that recycle, for BFFs, for frenemies, for those with style, for lovers, for families, for big families, for everyone.
There's no better way to cool down this summer than with a delicious thirst-quenching Polar Pop Cup from Circle K. The Polar Pop Cup is the coolest way to beat the heat. Fill your Polar Pop Cup up with the flavors you crave in crushed or cubed ice. Nothing stays cold longer, so you can stay refreshed all day long. Stop in Circle K today for an ice-cold Polar Pop Cup. Polar Pop Cup, only at Circle K. Take it easy.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, and Mr. Dean the Dream Lecoq. Now, Dean, we had a bunch of tournaments that went on this past year, and they started to get a lot more tournaments. Number one, we had our Junior Southwest Bass Masters, them young guys, the fishing. In first place was White Ensminger from Pride with 7.42, and that's in the 15 to 18 division. Second was Jack Henderson. Third was David, I don't know how you pronounce it, it's Gummo. Gummow. 11 to 14 here, that Luke Miller. And he had pretty good weight. He had 11.36. 5 fish, that's pretty good. Second was Devin Perkins. Third was Caleb Robin. And big bass was, I can't remember, Caleb and them. All right. 7 to 10 was Blake LeRae, 9.34. Branson McMillan was second, and Jack Vonador was third. Big bass is Blake LeRae. The adult, Matt Coy, was the winner with 10.49. Matt Coy, I know he's from around Port Allen area. And big bass with Kelly Smith. Seniors tournament, thanks to Joe Macalusa, our host Stan, for giving me this report. For some reason, I didn't get any pictures, but 72 fishermen fished that Friday out of Bell River Landing. And by the way, so was the Junior Southwest Bassmaster. So some people are finding fish in there. There have been a lot of small fish caught. You've been seeing some weights, but when you start getting over 10 pounds, 5 fish there. This is 3 fish, and the weights were. The first, Aaron Verrett, Marvin Alamon, 9.73. Second was David Bro and Eddie Harrell. They had 8.22, and third was Fuzzy Kent and Jared Barbono. That's Joe Macalusa's right. Boy, do we miss Joe Macalusa. I would love to have been there, guys. We had too much going on. Big Bass with Jeff McMorris. We got some tournaments coming up. The Grand Isle Ladies Rodeo and the Lafayette Kayak Fishing Club got their Cajun Castaway. Tell you when they're coming out? Election Day. Be sure and get out and vote early. Vote early. I like to say in Louisiana, vote early and often. But that's a joke. But let me tell you this. That's Election Day. We got a storm in the Gulf. It might be here by next week. They got a track that's showing it's coming in the Gulf. So you watch it. Don't forget about these tournaments. It ought to be gone by the time those rodeos or those tournaments come up. Fishers of Men had one. I got a picture from Winston Michel, who does it, said we won. I don't know if he won again. We know they had won the Classic. Man, here's over here. Winston, you didn't send me enough information this time. I don't want to fuss at you because you keep me posted and you're supposed to take me fishing. The FFA, Future Farmers of America, got their clay shoot, Bridgeview this Saturday. Let me give y'all a short report on all the seasons that are coming up. I'm going to remind y'all you can go to Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries website, or you can read the Advocate in Joe Macalusa's column every week, twice a week. You know, it talks about the snapper season. Maybe we might get an extended snapper season because we didn't reach the total. But the main thing right now is hunting season's coming up. Look, the squirrel and rabbit seasons, man, they're coming over October the 5th, the small game. But the archery season, they're open. Some of them are open for the youth only and honorable discharge. Go to the website or go look at your pamphlet and find out when you can hunt. They got all the deer archery, all the different areas, so go either look up in the paper and the website or the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries website. And so from remind y'all, but the seasons are starting. The dove season, the teal season, both end this weekend. So we'll be right back and then we'll give you that fishing report.
Fishing. It's where good stories come from. It's about good times and family and friends. It's about taking a couple home for dinner tonight and saving a few for tomorrow. It's all about that and so much more. To CCA, fishing is about enjoying today and making sure tomorrow is even better. To us, fishing comes with a responsibility for the resources we enjoy so much. If fishing means all that to you, then you belong with CCA.
Here we are again, back in the sight life. My line popped there when I pulled him. I need to retie. As you can see, 0 clouds in the sky, just how we like it. We got our white matrix crawl, white lightning, but we spiced it up with a little hot pink on the claws. It's gonna show up good on the camera. It's gonna look good in the water. And it's gonna get a lot of these redfish's attention, just like it did this one right here. Hot. Whoa. All right, as we get into the September time, this is prime time sight fishing, especially on rainy years, which we most certainly had this year. What happens in September, typically, unless you get a tropical storm that dumps a ton of rainfall or something, again on that white lightning with the pink craws, you're gonna get salinity surges. And right now what we have for the first time in, I can't even remember, 6 months, is actual salt in the estuary due to the Bonacary spillway. We're finally getting a salt increase. It's not a lot, but it's just enough. Starts, you know, we start getting some east winds, a little salt comes in, white shrimp come in, but the most important thing it does is it starts killing off and easing off some of the grass in these duck ponds. A lot of these ponds were virtually unfishable all summer because there's just so much grass, and now waters are getting a little bit higher and saltier, easing the grass up to where we can float through the ponds a little bit easier. Grass is a good thing, you want it, that's what the reds want. But if the pond's completely chocked over, you can't even fish it. But we're gonna have a good day today as the ponds are starting to fill up with water on a hard incoming tide, and we're gonna be able to get in more and more of these ponds as the day progresses.
New Berkley Fireline Ultra 8. It's rounder, smoother, and 4 times more abrasion resistant than original Fireline. Expect 10% longer casts and superb knot strength.
And you thought Fireline couldn't get any better.
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, to Berkeley. Abu Garcia Fishing Report. Well, folks, let me tell you right now, we're going to start off you know where Lake Pontchartrain is? Well, Lake Pontchartrain Basin, they still catching fish. We had all those captains over there with fishing with these kids, and out of Island Marina and the Hopedale area. One of the few places they catching speckled trout in the Hopedale area, still fishing off the rock, fishing in deep areas, fishing live shrimp. Also getting reports, redfish everywhere. People are going in and fishing spinner baits or the crawl-type baits on a herc, like a spook, anything, and fishing grass beds. They fishing these ponds off the Intercoastal Canal and catching fish. You can follow Chaz and you see they catching fish everywhere. Also, John Bernard and them, he looked like he got away from that freshwater, and he made a trip at Dulac. They were fishing fresh shrimp under cork, catching limits of redfish. They were fishing out of T. Irvin's Marina. Grand Isle, Tommy Vidrine and them are still catching them. There's no doubt about it. They still catching them everywhere and fishing the rocks and catching big trout. He ain't catching numbers like he is. I don't know if it's because it's so hot he's not staying out there, but every week twice a week he's sending me reports. I want to remind people too, got the Redfish Festival coming up in Chalmette. That's that World Series of Fishing. They're going to have a festival, they're going to have booths, they're going to have everything going on in Chalmette. You go there at the fairgrounds, a lot of this is going to benefit Wish to Fish, but be sure if you go there, you might see me there Sunday, but they're going to have the final weigh in and a lot of stuff going on, a lot of festival, a lot of food. Chalmette, that people call, Venice the redfish capital of the world. There's a lot of big redfish come from the Chalmette area, and they're going to be hosting a lot of tournaments. Also, Cocodrie. We're catching fish in Cocodrie, and I'm getting a lot of reports. Freshwater, I just seen all the bass tournaments, most of the Chapel Spillway. You're going up there to Toledo Bend, people catching fish. So I'm going to keep it short right now because when I leave, I got a commentary about the governor's race coming up. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Aggressive, modern, and durable. The latest advancement in spinning has the Revo name on it, and almost a century of fishing expertise in it. No matter where your passion takes you, world-class fishing is only a Revo away.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. From the start of this governor's election, it's a lot different than it was when Paradise, Louisiana, interviewed all the governor candidates the last time we had an election. Well, with my brother in the race, it made some difference. So I've been trying to keep politics out, all politics out on TV show Paradise, Louisiana, unless it had something to do with our heritage, our fishing, hunting heritage, saving our coast, and we always try to get multiple sides. First off, let me tell you, nothing's going to be negative, and none of this should go back to our sponsors. This is all coming from me. Our sponsors are the TV stations and the networks that we are on. So this is coming from Gary Rasponi. Need to say a few things about how important our heritage is and how much we support, not only contributions, with a lot of time. First off, I'm going to start with some of the outdoor, the conservation groups that we stay involved in. Number one is CCA. My brother Eddie, his wife, and my brother Jared, they're legacy members. That's about the top you can do. It was CCA as a contributor. Delta Waterfowl, ISC, the company, and my brothers and them, they are very, very active. In fact, they're the key sponsor for most of them in Baton Rouge and in the Louisiana area. Ducks Unlimited, been involved with them, traveled all over on the sponsor banquets. We do everything with Ducks Unlimited, report all their events. That's what we do, doing this. By the way, the governor himself, he made some appointments early, but I'm going to tell you what, they didn't work out. He corrected it quick. He's an outdoorsman, so if you're going to make your mind up of who you're going to vote for, everybody in this that watches this show will know that him and Ralph Abraham and them are all outdoorsmen. Whether they contribute as much as my brother, I don't know. Okay, now Eddie is always there. He put his money where his mouth is. He sponsors on CST, Game of the Week on Cox. They've been sponsoring for years with ISC. They give the Student of the Year. In education, he supports at Southern University. Okay, they got season tickets to Southern University that they got for their employees. Definitely LSU, they do that. They're always there. Our family and our friends, we support it for the last almost 30 years. We got What's Good in Baton Rouge Spring Luncheon, where we invite the coaches from both universities, all the people, the chancellors, the president. We invite them, former players, and a lot of elected officials. And it's the idea to pull Baton Rouge together as a sports mecca of Louisiana. When time we had to put it out, we called it the Title Town, USA, with both Southern and LSU with national championships. I just wanted to remind y'all, to tell y'all that he's been accused of buying an election and doing this and that. Believe me, he puts his money where his mouth is. Talk to somebody that knows him, where his heart is. You know where my heart is. It's all about outdoors and keeping our heritage. From the Wild Turkey Federation, we've won awards, we have won acclamations from different organizations. Paradise, Louisiana, going to bring you the news. Thank you to our sponsors. Don't let none of this I'm saying reflect back to our sponsors, TV station that we are on. Thank you. Be sure and go vote. Be sure and go vote. Don't forget, there's a lot of tournaments going on election day. I got a little long. I apologize. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana. God bless Louisiana.
This is your weekly trip to Paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, Relief Windows, Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.